State Golden Flashes and the Falcons of Bowling Green State University. Hello, folks. I'm Mike Elkins, along with my talented partner and former Kent State gymnast, Shannon Simmons, and it is the final regular season meet for both schools as we celebrate the accomplishments of KSU seniors competing for the final time in the Mack Center. Carly Franz, Izzy Geig, Kendall Gilbert, Sarah Haxton, and Kennedy Weinpert as the gymnasts for the Falcons being introduced to this home crowd here this afternoon. Shannon, the Golden Flashes return to the Mack Center after an impressive road win last weekend over Western Michigan. Their team score of 196.95 catapulted the Golden Flashes into number 24 on the road to national rankings. It's been a great season to watch as a fan.
It has been a great season, and what I've enjoyed is really seeing the improvements week to week. So consistently improving on every event for Kent State and really getting that RQS high enough to get in the top 25 and now with 22 in the country.
Yeah, and it's tough to win on the road, and the 196.95 was the highest road score against the MAC school for the Golden Flashes this season. Of course, the highest occurring in week 2, that 197.725, which is a program record occurring back at the Tennessee Collegiate Classic. Last week, Kent State hit on 21 routines, a great weekend for the Golden Flashes.
Yeah, they've been very consistent, hitting every routine, both in their lineup and even in the exhibition routines. And remember back a couple weeks ago when they beat Central Michigan on the road, I feel like that was a real turning point in the season, just gaining confidence and knowing that you can beat good competitors away from home.
We'll turn it over to public address announcer Jeff Kurtz as he introduces the Golden Flashes and the seniors on the lineup for the final time here at the Mack Center. The Golden Flashes coming into this week on the road to national rankings, 17th best floor lineup in the country. And let's talk about those participants, those competitors there on floor for Kent State. Zoe Rankin and Nastia, Heidi, Danny, Alyssa, and Carly.
What they do so well on floor is really not give the judges any room for deductions. So the skills that they're doing, they're executed so well, and they have so much confidence. And that really comes from Carly Franz and her leadership on that event. And so she scored a perfect 10 on floor earlier this season, and we'd look to see her continue that streak of great floor routines.
Well, we want to take just a few minutes here before we get underway to recognize the seniors for this Golden Flashes team. Izzy Geig has been a member of the Golden Flashes for 4 years, and she made her Kent State debut this season, scoring a 9.65 on beam against George Washington. She also scored a 9.725 in an exhibition on vault, and Izzy has earned Scholastic All-American honors 3 times while at Kent State, and she will graduate in May with her bachelor's degree in French. And Izzy's been a tremendous asset for this Golden Flashes team. And then Carly Franz, who you just mentioned. Carly has won 14 event titles as a Golden Flash, 12 of which have come on floor. That goes to her dominance in that competition over the last 4 seasons, more so this year. She's earned second-team All-MAC honors, has qualified for NCAA regionals the past 2 years on floor. Franz was named the MAC Gymnast of the Week during her freshman season, earned her first Specialist of the Week from the conference this season. She became the first Kent State gymnast since '04 and the first MAC gymnast since '05 to score a perfect 10 on floor after a flawless routine earlier this season at the Tennessee Collegiate Classic. She's a 3-time academic All-MAC award winner, and she's pursuing a master's in public health. And Carly Franz, looking forward to seeing her on floor here this afternoon. Kennedy Weinpert is a 2-time academic All-MAC award recipient. She has competed in 37 meets during her Kent State career, winning twice on both vault and bars. Kennedy entered today's meet with the 4th highest average vault score in the MAC this season and holds career highs of 9.875 on both vault and bars and a 9.9 on floor. She will graduate in the spring with her bachelor's degree in exercise science. Kendall Gilbert, she's competed in 32 meets during her Kent State career, winning on vault 5 times. She set 2 career highs this season with a 9.95 on vault against Eastern Michigan and a 9.925 on bars at the Tennessee Collegiate Classic. She was named Mid-American Conference Specialist of the Week during her freshman season after scoring 9.85 in her first collegiate vault to win the event title. She is a 2-time academic All-MAC award winner. Kendall will graduate in May with her degree in biology and plans on going to medical school in the fall.
What I love about these seniors is really just to see their love of the sport. You know, a lot of them have been doing it for almost 20 years, and at the age of 22, 23, this is the end of their gymnastics career. And so they do it because they love the sport. They've invested so much time and energy in gymnastics, and that really shows when they get out here to compete.
Lineup for the Golden Flashes on vault: Zoe Rankin, followed by Maya Migliori. Nastia Runitskaya would be 3rd. 4th is Kennedy Weinpert. Charlie Boehner 5th. And Kendall Gilbert 6th. For Bowling Green on bars: Megan Bingham, Love Akpin, Megan DeZilo, Sharnaya Brown, Catherine Weilbacher, Isabella Ravelli, and an exhibition by Kennedy Kreinbrink. Today's judges over on vault are Deborah Yeoman, a national judge, Lisa Howland, a level 10, and on bars, Elizabeth Kane, a national judge, and Terry Lehman, a level 10. And here is Zoe Rankin to get things going for the Golden Flashes. And we are underway at the MAC Center.
So he starts this vault lineup with a laid out Yurchenko full twist. Great height in the air, 1 step back on her landing.
And again, her career high of a 9.85 earlier this season in January at the Tennessee Collegiate Classic. We'll head over to Bowling Green now on the bars. This is Megan Bingham. Bingham's career high at 9.825.
A free hip to Tkachev. Nice shoot over to handstand there. Finishes with a big dismount, double layout, great landing, showing full control on that finish.
Maya Migliori would be next for the Golden Flashes. This is Maya's first vault in the competition season on vault for the Golden Flashes. 9.75 is Rankin score.
Does that laid out Yurchenko full twist. We have seen her in some exhibition events, and that was excellent for her first debut as a Kent State vault lineup.
Over on bars for the Falcons will be Love Akpen. The Falcons are led by head coach Carrie Turner in her 17th season. Of course, the Golden Flashes by Bryce Biggin in his 33rd season. .9825 is the posted score on the vault for Maya Migliori.
And a 9.85 for Megan Bigham on bars.
For Love Akpen, her career high is a 9.725 in the bars competition. That occurring earlier this year, actually in the opening meet against Illinois State.
Look at those strong giants going into her dismount. Double layout, one hop on the landing, but excellent release moves and difficulty in that bar routine.
This is Nastia Runitskaya now for the Golden Flashes over on the vault. Career high of 9.9 occurring in week 2 of this season.
Nastia also does that Yurchenko full twist. Good height in the air, little hop on her landing, and that's 3 good vaults for Kent State.
I mean, Nastia makes it look a little easy in the air. If you watch the replay here, she just kind of floats. I know this is slow motion, but great body control through the air.
Yeah, she blocks off the table really well. Very strong upper body.
Coming back over the bars, it's Megan DeZalo. Megan DeZalo, I beg your pardon on the pronunciation.
And we see the score for Love Akpen was 9.775.
And it's a new career high for Akpen on bars.
Little arched on her first handstand. Does a nice Ginger release move. That was the shoot over. A little bit short on her handstands. The judges are looking for a full vertical position every time they cast up to that handstand position. But nice double tuck to a stuck landing for Megan DeZalo.
Here's the senior Kennedy Weinpert now for the Golden Flashes over on vault. Weinpert with that career high of 9.875 against Northern Illinois earlier this year, February 11th. Wow.
Excellent. That was a great stuck landing. She really worked for that one. That's our senior from nearby Cleveland, Ohio. She was coached by Tom Logar, who was also a gymnast here at Kent State.
Tom stopped by to say hello earlier. And I looked across the way. Kennedy holds onto that landing, and I couldn't help but notice the judge on the far side with a giant smile on her face. So, judge pleased with that vault. We'll see what scores Kennedy earns.
It takes a lot to stop all of that momentum and height and twisting in the air all in one movement. This is Shamira Brown on uneven bars. Huge Ginger release move, but a little too out of control on her overshoot that she did touch her feet on the floor. Two strong giants, double layout dismount. A little bit short on her landing, so she did take a step forward. Not quite open with her hips and her body position in the air.
Kennedy Weinper with a 9.85 on her vault. Charlie Boehner would be next for the Golden Flashes. Boehner, the sophomore out of Milton, Georgia. Again, she's a transfer from Temple. Charlie with a 9.875 last week at Western.
I love that strong run. Laid out Yurchenko full twist. Little hop on her landing, but so open in the air. Great body position. Completely laid out.
Yeah, the distance from the table to where she was landed that vault. Good look at Charlie Boehner, the sophomore again out of Milton, Georgia. Kent State's best as a team on vault this season occurring twice, and that's a 49.3 at the Tennessee Collegiate Classic and again at home a few weeks ago against the Eagles of Eastern Michigan.
We see a score of 9.275 for Shamira on bars, and that will bring up Catherine Weilbacher.
(9.8) is the vault score for Boehner. Catherine is an all-around performer for the Falcons this afternoon.
Yeah, she has great difficulty on her bar team. Really swinging well, moving fast up there. Arched on that handstand into her half in, half out dismount. Little hop forward on her landing.
There's the senior Kendall Gilbert from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Oh, that was her laid out 1.5 Yurchenko. So much power. She's all the way at the end of that 4-inch mat there. So much power.
Again, as a senior, you've got a lot that you're thinking through at that moment, a lot of emotions. You just need to contain that, but a lot of power, as you said, off the table.
Yeah, she's so strong.
In an exhibition for the Falcons is Lauren Bannister. Kent State will have 2 exhibitions on vault, Ashley Morgan and Danny Fortes. 9.775 for Weilbacher.
This is Isabella Rivelli. She's the anchor of the spar lineup for Bowling Green. Look at that power on her giants and double layout with plenty of open hips in the air, 1 step back on her landing.
9.6 is the score for Kendall Gilbert. Thank you for the correction, Shannon.
This is Ashley Morgan. Laid out Yurchenko full twist. 2 little steps back. Just working on that confidence to stick that landing.
(9-8) is the score for Ravelli over on bars for the Falcons. Kent State will have one more exhibition vault. This is Danny Fortes.
Yeah, this is a vault I'm looking forward to seeing. Danny has not been in the vault lineup, but I saw her warm this up, and it's really an exciting vault. She can nail it. This will be great to see as an addition to Kent State's vault lineup.
Yeah, we're waiting for the judges to post Ashley Morgan's vault score. .9675 for Ashley Morgan.
Very nice. That's a Yurchenko half on, front tuck off. It's a blind landing, so it's a little bit harder to stick that landing. She nailed it in the touch warm-up, but one big step on that competition vault.
Well, that concludes rotation number 1 in this final regular season meet here in the Mid-American Conference. We will step aside for just a few minutes, and then we'll come back with the numbers after rotation 1 and look forward to rotation number 2. We'll be right back. Kent State, followed by Heidi Schultz, Bryn Sippis, Kendall Gilbert, Nastia Runitskaya, and again the senior Sarah Haxton will anchor that bar routine. Kent State has 2 exhibitions scheduled on bars, Danny Fortes and Maya Migliori. Following the home meet, Shannon, against the Eagles a couple of weeks ago, Bryce was asked about not having an all-around performer, and I thought his response to the question was spot on. And, they're few and far between. To find a gymnast that has skill level in all 4 areas of competition is a difficult task to recruit for.
It is, and he has traditionally recruited those all-around athletes, and I think continues to do so. But what I think it speaks mostly to is that the depth of this team, and so he's going to work hard to put the 6 best routines up on each event. And if that's not an all-arounder, what Bryce did say was that it's nice, but it's not necessary.
Absolutely, yeah.
I enjoyed seeing the professors out here on the floor. It's neat to see the academic professors supporting these student athletes, because they are students first before they're athletes. And this Kent State team really does exceptionally well in the classroom. And I saw the athletes cheering on their professors as they walked out onto the Flex mat. So it's neat to see them here today.
The Golden Flashes, as a team on bars, ranked 34th nationally, 2nd in the conference with an NQS of 49.14. On vault, the Falcons, 55th in the nation, 7th in the conference with an NQS of 48.8. And we are just about to get underway here in rotation number 2. Leading things off for Bowling Green is Megan Bingham. Bingham with a career high of 9.775 in this competition. We have a lineup change.
Yeah, they're saying Lauren Bannister will be up first for Bowling Green on vault.
I did notice a Falcon gymnast in touch warm-ups limping down the runway, so it might have been a late scratch.
Laid out Yurchenko full twist. A little bit of pike down in her hips and a hop backwards on her landing.
Bannister's career high is a 9.75. Here's Charlie Boehner now for Kent State. Career high 9.9.
Charlie starts her routine on the low bar. 2 release moves connected in a row, gives her that bonus she needs for the 10-0 start value. Nice stall turn into a double back tuck. 1 step back on her landing.
9-6 the vault score for Bannister of the Falcons.
This is Megan Bigham for Bowling Green. Laid out Yurchenko full. Again, 1 step back and a little bit of pike tips in the air. So the judges are looking for that full extension in the layout position in the middle of that vault.
Heidi Schultz would be next for Kent State over on the bars. Last week, the Falcons fell at Pitt but set a team vault record with a score of 49.25. So the Falcons with a little bit of work left to do on vault as Bingham scores 9.725. Schultz with a 9.8 last week.
Again, Heidi does 2 of those release moves connected right in a row. Up to the high bar, 2 strong giants for her double layout dismount. Excellent routine. I've really enjoyed watching Heidi's confidence improve this year, and just she's so confident in her gymnastics right now and really consistent on every event.
Heidi made quick work of the bar. She works fast up there, doesn't she? Here's Kira Thornton. Career high 9.75 for the Falcons.
Another Yurchenko full twist.
.982.5.
And that follows Charlie Boehner's score of a 9.8. So 2 great routines for Kent State on bars so far.
That'll bring up Bryn Sippis. Bryn back in that bar lineup. Missing much of the season due to an injury, but glad to see Bryn swinging on the bars again. 9.875 a couple of weeks ago here at home against Eastern Michigan. .975 the vault score for the Falcons.
Beautiful handstand to start that routine. Line change right into her Jaeger. Pack salto to the low bar. Really swinging well. Back up to the high bar, getting ready for this dismount. Good handstand. Giant full double back tuck.
Wow. High fives around for Bryn Sippis.
This will be Madison Coburn on vault. Another Yurchenko full, great landing. That was the best vault so far for BG.
Yeah, stuck the landing, career high 9.825 for Coburn. 9.825 is the score for the Golden Flashes over on bars, Principis.
Here comes Kendall Gilbert on bars.
Kendall's career high 9.925 earlier this season at the Tennessee Classic.
Watch the start of this routine. Kendall starts swinging Giants the opposite way. Giant full twist right into a huge Tkachev connected to that shoot over. She swings like the low bar isn't even there. It's so good. Giant full twist, double back tuck. Little hop on her landing, but shows lots of control.
Coburn with a 9.825 on that vault, Shannon. That ties her career high. This is Love Akpin, a career high 9.9 last week at Pitt.
Laid out Yurchenko full twist. Straight in line with the vault table.
Her teammates loving that vault. Akpin again with a career high last week at Pitt, a 9.9, ties for 8th best vault score in program history for the Falcons. .9.825.
That's 3 9.825s in a row for Kent State on bars.
There's Nastya Runitskaya.
And also a 9.825 for Love Akpin on vault.
That career high of 9.9 occurred last year, almost a week ago, at the MAC Championships. Well, Nastya quite capable of doing 9.9 or better on this competition. She's another athlete, Shannon, we've watched mature and grow over the last year.
Blind change to her Jaeger. Excellent catch there. And beautiful handstands. Pack salto. Great toe point. Strong Giants into this dismount. Double layout.
Wow. Oh, the crowd loves it.
They do.
Nastya loves it.
There's not much to not like on that bar routine.
Wonderful performance by Nastya Runitskaya.
Big vault there. That was
That's Ravelli, Isabella Ravelli.
Ravelli from Bowling Green. Having a great rotation over there. Bowling Green is doing excellent vaults. Each one increasing in height and distance, and the judges are rewarding that with great scores.
Isabella's career high 9.925. Kent State.
There's a lot of cheering.
We can't see the score. I think it's going to be a 9.975 perhaps for Runitskaya.
One judge with a 9.95 and one judge with a 10.
9.925.
9.925.
A new career high for Nastya Runitskaya on the bars, a 9.925. 9.825 on the vault by Ravelli. I beg your pardon, that vault was Weilbacher, 9825, Weilbacher. Here's the senior, Sarah Haxton.
Sarah also starts her routine on the high bar. This is a blind change into a Jaeger, connected to a shoot over. Great start for Sarah. Back up to the high bar. She's got straight, big giants and a double layout.
Beautiful. Shannon, back-to-back performances by the Golden Flashes on bars is electric. Yes, indeed.
Those seniors just really enjoying this last performance here in the Mack Center.
We have one judge with a 9.9. It might be a 9.9 or 9.925. See what they raise the score, 9.925. And for the senior Sarah Haxton on senior day, a new career high, 9.925 on the bars.
Now we're going to get to see Danny Fuertes up next for Kent State.
Here's Danny Fuertes.
Giant full, right into a Tkachev, way above the high bar. Giant full, double back tuck, stuck landing.
Oh, Danny made it look easy.
Only a freshman, but wow, she's got a great career ahead of her at Kent State.
Kent State with one more exhibition over on bars, and that will be Maya Migliori. Next week, all MAC schools will be in Muncie for the Mid-American Conference Championships. Kent State and Ball State, you would imagine going into that weekend would be favorites, but anything is possible at the MAC Championships, as we have seen.
Right, it always comes down to that one day of competition. Doesn't really matter what you do during the regular season. There is the regular season championships, but at the MAC Championships, the best team on that day will walk away with the victory. Oh, Maya got a little too far away on her release move. That was her Jaeger, which she should usually connects to a shoot over.
Maya, the sophomore out of Flowery Branch, Georgia.
Finishes with a double layout dismount. One step forward on her landing. But again, that was an exhibition routine. Maya's trying to work her way into that really difficult Kent State bar lineup.
Shannon, you had mentioned the regular season championship and then, of course, the one-day competition, the MAC Championships. For those that are listening today, if the Golden Flashes win and Ball State wins today, Kent State clinches a share of the Mid-American Conference regular season title. Should the Ball State Cardinals fall today, Kent State with a win would be the outright regular season champions. Yes.
Yeah. You know, the season happens so fast, and so, you know, we have a handful of home competitions and away competitions, and it seems like you train all year just to culminate in these last few weeks of the gymnastics season. So we're seeing some great stuff today, and it's it's indicative of their hard work all year long.
A recap of the final weekend of action here in the Mid-American Conference Women's Gymnastics. On Friday night, Western Michigan fell to Central Michigan 195.8, Central Michigan 196.875. And for Western Michigan, that is 6 straight losses for the Broncos. Also today, Eastern Michigan, as we just mentioned, is at Ball State. That began at 1 o'clock, and Northern Illinois will be at Minnesota, taking on Minnesota, West Virginia, and Air Force. We will step away for just a moment. We'll be right back with the numbers after rotation 2 and look forward to rotation 3. Kent State on beam, the Falcons on floor. We'll be right back. 2.
Yeah, great to see all the sports teams doing so well this time of year.
Well, I did take a peek to see what's going on in Muncie.
Okay.
It's a tight match. The Cardinals with after 2 rotations of 49.175. Eastern Michigan 48.95. Tight match in Muncie. We'll keep an eye on that for you Golden Flash fans. Shanna, let's look forward to rotation number 3 now. Kent State on beam.
Yeah, Kent State is going to start off with Sarah Haxton, followed by Zoe Rankin, Gabby Riley, Danny Fuertes, Alyssa Guns, and Heidi Schultz. Bowling Green will be up on floor. They will start with Laura Bannister, followed by Megan DeCicius, Elise Brzoka, Love Akpin, Kiera Thornton, and Catherine Weibacher.
Kent State's Heidi Schultz, the anchor of this beam team, ranked 2nd in the Mid-American Conference with an NQS of 9.87 and a season high of 9.9. That's occurred several times this year for Schultz. Looking forward to seeing Kent State. And can we talk about Coach Angini and the impact that she has had on this beam team for the Golden Flashes this year?
Yeah, they've improved so much on this event. It's really great to see the confidence that the girls have in their routines. I love to watch them warm up. They just attack the event, and they're really so aggressive over there. So it's been fun to see some of the choreography changes, some of the increase in difficulty in their routines, especially in their dismounts, and just the consistency that they've been able to put this event that's been a struggle for them kind of on the map and make it a strong point for the team.
Mentioning Heidi Schultz, she's been atop the podium 4 times this season. That is quite the achievement in this area of competition.
It is. It's a hard event, and she really shines over there.
Kent State with a 49.325 to 48.950 advantage over the Falcons. And Kent State, as my partner had mentioned, greatly improved in this area of competition. Golden Flashes on vault coming into this, on beam, ranked 33rd in the nation. And in the conference, as a team, the Golden Flashes lead the conference with a team score of 49.065. And I was going through some of the historical stats. I think the last time the highest the Golden Flashes, as I watch them warm up, I'm getting my numbers mixed up with our floor routine. I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's okay.
But Kent State on beam, first in the conference, and that's something you'd love to see as a Kent State Golden Flash gymnastics fan.
You sure do. It is probably one of the most challenging events in the sport of gymnastics. And last year we had the MAC championships here at Kent State, and they were, leading going into the last event, which was balance beam for Kent, and struggled over there. And so they have certainly bounced back from that, and I think we're going to see a much different outcome come the end of this season with how they've improved on balance beam.
Now we'll go to beam now. Here is Haxton, who just anchored that bars team for the Golden Flashes. She will start things off on beam.
Yeah, she comes right off one event as the last performer on bars and the first on balance beam, but she's really focused and really ready to go here today.
Haxton's career high, 9.9.
Right off the bat, you notice her toe point and her elegance in her dance. Front toss right into a beat jump. Back handspring, layout, step out. Gorgeous split and amplitude in the air. Beam's only 4 inches wide and 16 feet long, and so the gymnasts have to use that entire beam in their routine and show a combination of both dance elements and acrobatic elements. That was a split to a split 3/4.
There you can see Haxton's tremendous focus, although enjoying what is her final performance at home.
Punch front full twist, easy stuck landing. That's why she's the lead off on this event.
Beam coach Angini loves it. Paxton leading things off for the Golden Flashes in a big way on beam. Now to the floor, Bowling Green. Lauren Bannister, 9.8 career high for Lauren.
First tumbling pass, punch layout into a front full.
Lauren, a senior for the Falcons, competing in her final regular season meet. Career high of 9.8 on floor. Lauren is a 3-time WCGA Scholastic All-American. So what my partner said earlier, they are students before they are athletes.
Double back tuck. Did take a step out of bounds. That's a 1/10 automatic deduction. That brings up Zoe Rankin for Kent State on beam. Back handspring layout, step out. A little bit off to the side, did take a fall. There, she has a few seconds to remount. Switch leg leap to straddle quarter. Pitch kick to a side aerial. Good connection.
Zoe's showing some resiliency after the fall, just dead focused. Paxton's 9.825 on beam.
Pitch kick into a gainer pike dismount. So a good finish, even though she did take that fall. She still looks confident up there. And she moves so fast twitch that I think she kind of jumped off the beam before she even knew what happened there. It happened so fast. This is Megan Decius for Bowling Green on floor.
Decius, another senior on this Falcon team. Career high 9.825. 3-time All-Scholastic. Lauren Bannister with a 9.625 for the Falcons on floor to start things off.
Punch layout to a front full. Comes back with a Rudy, which is a 1.5 twist into a split jump. So 9.075 for Zoe on beam, and that will bring up Gabby Riley.
Gabby Riley, career high 2 weeks ago against Eastern right here at the Mac Center, 9.875. Last week at Western, a 9.85.
Back handspring, layout, step out. Little balance check at the end of that, but very solid. Gabby's a freshman from Chicago, Illinois. Good connection. Switch leg leap to a split full. Tuck full. It's the required full turn. Every gymnast must complete at least a full turn in their beam routine. Beautiful side aerial. Finishes with a gainer full twist off the side. Great routine for freshman Gabby Riley.
Elise Broska would be next now for the Falcons over here on floor.
Next up on floor exercise for the Falcons, Elise Broska.
DeCius with a 9.725 on floor for the Falcons previously. Broska, just a sophomore out of Skippick, Pennsylvania.
Round off 1.5, punch front layout. The double back tuck, great landing there.
Well, Broska's career high on floor coming into today is a 9.75. Gabby Riley, Shannon with a 9.8.
Excellent. This is Danny Fuertes.
Danny Fortes, career high 9.875, occurring 3 times this year. And 2 of those in the back-to-back wins, MAC wins over Eastern and Western.
She started with a hitch kick to a switch side. This is her tumbling pass. Back handspring, layout, step out. Triple series, uses the entire beam. And she is really making an impact as a freshman in this beam lineup. Beautiful switch leg leap into a split jump, showing a 180-degree split. Finishes with a punch front full. One step on her landing, but that was gorgeous routine.
Coach Josie Antini likes it. So do the rest of the Golden Flashes. Danny Fortes. We'll see how the judges rate that performance.
2 back handsprings into that layout step out. Very difficult tumbling pass.
And there's a small step on the landing. Great job by Fortes. Back to the floor now. For the Falcons, this is Love Akpin. Akpin, just a freshman out of Columbus, Ohio. Career high, 9.875. She gets ready for her opening tumbling pass.
She starts with a round up back handspring, double back pike. A little bit off to the side there. She kind of got the corner of that 4-inch mat. Double back tuck. Great leap pass, so much power. Last tumbling pass here. Punch front layout to a front full, a little bit low on that landing.
Danny Fortes with a 9.8, receiving a 9.75 from Judge 1, Judge 2 a 9.85. And here is Alyssa Guns.
Very solid start to this routine. Alyssa has great toe point and beautiful choreography up on the beam. She moves with a lot of confidence. Good jump into a front aerial.
Yeah, Alyssa's season high, career best, 9.925, occurring right here at home against NIU.
Back handspring, layout, step out. Switch leg leap right into a split jump. Gives us a little smile up there, having a good time. Alyssa dismounts with a cartwheel into a full twist off the side. That was a great routine for Guns.
Guns' NQS is 9.8, currently 14th in the MAC on this competition. Kent State loving what Guns turned in. Now we'll go back over to the floor. This is going to be Kira Thornton.
Akpin's score on their last floor routine was a 9.725.
Thornton, just a freshman out of the United Kingdom, leads.
Front tuck right into a double back, triple salto.
Thornton season high, career best 9.875 at Central earlier this season.
Next pass, double back pike.
the guns with a 9.875 on beam for the Golden Flashes. I'll bring up Heidi Schultz.
Heidi Schultz.
Schultz, as we mentioned, second in the conference. She has an NQS of 9.87. Ahead of her, Ella Shamati of Eastern with a 9.88.
Pitch kick right to a front toss.
Schultz, earlier this season, recorded back-to-back 9.9s on the beam. It's in a matter of days.
Back handspring layout, step out. There's not an ounce of doubt in her mind right now. She's so confident. So gorgeous.
Now, you hear of athletes in the zone. She is definitely in the zone on the beam.
It gives me chills. What a wonderful routine to watch here. Dismounting back handspring, 1.5 twist. Little hop forward, but that's so fun for her and for the whole team.
Now, dating back to March 1st, a 9.9 against the Buckeyes, 9.9 against Eastern Michigan, 9.875. This one's close.
Yeah.
Here we go, back to floor. Catherine Weilbacher, the anchor of this floor team, as we mentioned earlier, the all-around performer for the Falcons.
Yeah, she's competing in all 4 events today.
Catherine, a junior out of Houston, Texas.
Front tuck, right to a double back. Fun breakdancing backspin there. That was cool.
Catherine's career high, 9.925 on floor. That ironically occurred March 1st at Ohio State, where the Falcons competed with the Golden Flashes against the Buckeyes and the Illini.
Yeah, huge lead pass, great split. Next pass, double back pike. A little bit of separation between her feet there. But not many deductions in that floor routine.
Coach Bryce Biggin not happy over at the beam. He's in disagreement with how the judges.
A 9.8 for Heidi Schultz.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one step on the dismount. That's a 1/10 deduction, but he's wondering where that second 10th was.
So Kent State with an exhibition on the beam.
This is Kennedy Weinpart.
Yes,
Yes,
Kennedy.
Nice split jump to a split 3/4. Oh, front toss. Her left foot slipped off the beam, so she had to take a fall there. Kennedy's a senior from All Around Gymnastics. Back handspring, layout, step out. Oh, she's got herself thrown off a little bit. This is an exhibition routine, and I'm sure that in her senior season, she wanted to finish on a better note, but she's been an excellent part of Kent State Gymnastics, and just really, really great to see all the years of commitment that she's put into the sport. Finishes with a punch front full. Step landing.
You know what's beautiful about that, the two falls, she completed that with poise and grace.
She did.
For Bowling Green, Catherine Weilbacher with a 9.875. That on the floor exercise. For the Falcons, Kent State with one more exhibition on the balance beam, and that will be senior Izzy Geig.
So Kent State finishes that event with a 49.1 team score. And again, those event scores over a 49 is what this team is looking for to keep increasing their NQS for the year.
That is her fourth highest team score in the beam competition for the season. Of course, the highest being 49.25, occurring twice. January at the Tennessee Collegiate Classic and here at the Mack Center against Eastern Michigan. And we'll take a look at senior Izzy Geig, her final performance in front of the home crowd at the Mack Center.
Izzy's from the nearby club, Gym World. Just produced a lot of gymnasts here that have competed for Kent State. The legacy of Ron and Joan Ganem. Back handspring layout, step out. Very solid today. Front aerial. Switch oblique. Dismounts with the back handspring, 1.5 twist. That's a great last routine for Izzy's home season.
I'm very happy for Izzy Geig on that. That makes you feel good. You can hear behind us the support that she has in the home crowd and a lot of family and friends, I'm sure.
One of the best things about competing here at Kent State with these local clubs and local gymnasts, the young girls come to watch these Kent State athletes and they can see themselves potentially becoming one of these collegiate athletes. So it's really fun when the local gymnasts come to support the teammates that have come through their clubs.
Well, we will step away for just a moment. Coming up next, the number 17th ranked floor team in the nation. Kent State on floor. The Falcons on beam. Rotation 4 coming up next. Rotation number 4. Ourselves and Shannon. This is going to be exciting. Floor routine. One of the best in the nation.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch Kent State on floor. They're just electric out there. And really, they have so much fun and so much encouragement for each other. You can really see it in their routines.
On floor, Zoe Rankin will lead things off for Kent State. Nastia Runitskaya, Heidi Schultz, Danny Fortes, Alyssa Guns, and then Carly Franz. And excited to see Carly in her final routine here as a senior at home. And you know she's thinking 10, 10, 10, but she just wants to go out there and leave nothing on the mat.
She does.
And for the Falcons on beam, Emily Castiglia will lead things off for the Falcons, followed by Love Akpin, Nadia Parente, Elise Braska, Megan Bingham, and Catherine Weilbacher. We will step away and come back with all the action in rotation number 4 coming up next. Now, before we begin rotation number 4, we want to thank the Kent State Sports Communication Office, Joe Mancini, who has provided us with some great information all season long. Not only the Golden Flashes program, but every program that comes in here to the Mac Center. Joe Mancini works hard for this athletic department. I know Joe can't hear us, but he's a few seats away from us. So Joe, thanks for all of your work this season with women's gymnastics. As we are ready to begin the 4th and final rotation, Emily Castiglia on beam for the Falcons. And as a senior, Shannon, what's going through your mind right now, 4th and final rotation of your senior season at home?
Yeah, it's such an important time and so significant in these gymnasts' careers. So they're just hoping to go out there and show the crowd what they have worked so hard for their entire career. And they want to make the team proud, and they want to make their coaches proud, and their parents that have supported them all along the way.
And it doesn't end here, as you and I both know. This relationship just continues on. It truly is a family with Kent State Gymnastics. I've not seen anything like it before.
You know, I always smile when you say that, but it really is the precedence that Bryce Biggin, the head coach, has set here to create this atmosphere, and it really just helps the gymnasts to know that they are part of a family. They can always come back as alumni and cheer on the current team, and it's been such a fun part for me to be an alumni, especially this year, and just watching them grow and really come into their sport and this career that they've had, these seniors especially.
There's Emily Castiglia on beam, the junior out of Waunakee, New Jersey.
Nice front toss connected to a back handspring.
Castiglia's career high, a 9.85. She's also a 2-time Scholastic All-American.
A beat jump to a straddle 3/4. Dismounts with a punch front 4. Stack landing. It's a great leadoff routine for Bowling Green.
Here's Zoe Rankin, 9.9 career high occurring at CMU a few weeks ago. Last weekend, a 9.85 at Western.
Zoe's music and choreography is so entertaining. She opens with a front tuck to a double back. Perfect form.
Yeah, she loved it. Not only is her floor routine entertaining, she's I think voted by her teammates as a class clown.
Sure. This is an event that gymnasts can really showcase their own personalities, and we see that with Zoe on floor.
I think her father mimics that personality.
If you ever see the fans in the stands, he's the guy in the gold jacket, sequence with the gold hair. Next tumbling pass, huge double back leg.
Outstanding. She knows it, loves it. Big stuff for Kent State on floor. That is a fantastic start for the Golden Flashes. Now over on beam, this is going to be Love Akpen. Akpen again, the freshman out of Columbus. On beam, a career high of 9.825. Going to be 9.875 for Zoe Rankin.
It's a great leadoff score for Kent State.
For Rankin, that is her second highest floor score of the season.
Beat jump to a switch leg leap to a straddle quarter. Back handspring layout, step out. Side aerial to 2 feet. That requires a lot of power.
Love teammate Emily Castiglia with a 9.675 on beam.
Dismounts with a round off 1.5. Great landing there.
And here's Nastia Runitskaya for the Golden Flashes. Nastia breaking into the floor routine team a couple of weeks ago. Debuted with a 9.9 against Eastern Michigan, 9.875 last week against Western. We saw her on bars early and we talked about how she's just grown and matured as a gymnast. And now contributing to this fantastic floor team. As she talks her way through.
This is another routine where I really love the choreography and the music. Showing that personality. Opens with a double back pike. Watch these splitting elements. 180-degree split. Twist, punch for the layout. Last tumbling pass. Closes with another double back.
Looks like she stepped off out of balance at on the other end.
It's hard to see from here. The judges would raise their hand if she did step out of bounds to give that 1/10 deduction.
How difficult is it back-to-back tumbling passes at the end of your routine?
Yeah, there's not much time for her to dance in between those 2 passes, but it does require a lot of power and a lot of endurance. Getting ready for Bowling Green on beam is Nadia Parente. Back handspring layout, step out. Pitch kick to a switch half. Nice side aerial all the way to the end of the beam.
Parente, a freshman out of nearby Medina.
Finishes with the round off 1.5 twists. Great landing.
Her career high, 9.825. We'll see how the judges evaluate that performance for the freshman out of Medina. Now back over the floor for Kent State. On the floor, Heidi Schultz. Lunitskaya with a 9.7.
Yeah, so both judges with the 9.8 on her execution score, but took the 1/10 deduction for the out of bounds on her last pass. Schultz opens with a Rudy to a layout, step out.
Wonderful. Schultz with a 9.975 earlier this season. That's the same meet that Carly Franz recorded her 10. Again, the choreography, the music, the drama, the excitement, the electricity that this Kent State Golden Flash floor team generates.
Double back pike. So much fun for Kent State.
On beam for Bowling Green, Love Ackpin with a 9.85. So Elise Braska would be next. For the Falcons now over on beam.
Nice back handspring layout, step out for Elise.
Heidi Schultz waiting for the score to be posted. A 9.95 for Schultz. Second highest score of the season on floor for Schultz.
Braska finishes her routine with a round off 1.5. Great difficulty in their dismounts over there for Bowling Green.
For Kent State, Danny Fortes. Fortes with a 9.925 career high against NIU earlier this season here at the Mack Center. Danny also with one of those great personalities, as do all the Golden Flashes on the floor. Crowd into it. You can hear them behind us clapping.
Opening pass, double back pike. So much amplitude.
All the crowd loving Danny Fortes. She can just capture the crowd here at the Mack Center.
She does. Front layout, punch front full.
Danny getting ready for that final tumbling pass.
Finishes with the double back tuck.
Outstanding.
Way above Craig Ballard's head over there.
Greg Ballard, the associate head coach for the Golden Flashes, loves it.
If the goal is to have fun, they are certainly doing that today.
Here's Megan Bingham now on beam as the Kent State faithful are flashing 10s around the arena.
Bingham does a back handspring layout, step out.
Bingham, just a sophomore out of Louisville, Kentucky. Career high of 9.95 on the beam.
Pitch kick to a side aerial. Dropped her chest there at the end and did take the fall.
We got 110. 110. A 9.975 for the Golden Flashes on floor. Danny Fortes. A new career high. How about them Golden Flashes? Bingham still on beam. Dismount.
Round off 1.5. 1 step forward on her landing. It's hard to stay focused when the crowd is going crazy over here.
Danny Fortes across the way getting hugs from her teammates on that tremendous performance.
And remember, she's only a freshman. She's got lots of years of gymnastics ahead of her.
Oh, she's had a tremendous meet thus far. Here's Alyssa Guns. Guns currently tied for 4th in the Mid-American Conference here on floor with an NQS of 9.905, season high of 9.975.
Opens with a punch layout right into a ruby. That's a 1.5 twist. Switch ring. Great flexibility.
While Alyssa's dancing, I happen to look over and Craig Ballard just enjoying himself over there. And Craig's one of the reasons this floor team is so great.
Yeah, he's been responsible for a lot of the spotting, a lot of the coaching on this event, and a longtime assistant coach here. Alyssa comes back with a double back pike.
Now, my partner's been saying it all season long, very few deductions on this Kent State floor team, and we've seen 2 in a row with very few deductions, and this being the 3rd in a row.
It's hard to find any in that routine. Alyssa does such gorgeous tumbling, but beautiful dance as well.
Here's Catherine Walbacher.
Backhand spring layout, step out.
Again, Walbacher, just a junior out of Houston, Texas, career high of 9.9 here on the beam.
Yeah. A little bit of trouble on that leap pass.
Guns with a 9.925.
Weilbacher dismounts with the gainer full off the end. So 1 balance check on that beam routine, but pretty solid.
Next on the floor exercise for the Golden Flashes, Carly Franz.
Here comes the super senior, Carly Franz.
Franz, the only competitor on floor this season in the Mid-American Conference, coming into today with a perfect 10. Currently ranked second in the conference in this competition, behind Peyton Murphy, 1/4 of a tenth of a point behind the Western Michigan Bronco. Her NQS 9.92.
First tumbling pass, punch Rudy into a layout step out. I think she could do that in her sleep. It's so perfect. Great lead pass. Carly's last tumbling pass. Double back tuck.
Carly Franz, the super senior, in her final performance as a Golden Flash in front of the hometown crowd at the Mac Center. Hugs all around Danny Fortes as we watch the replay.
A little low on her landing, but like Carly has this great fun atmosphere that she creates for this whole team, and she's been such a leader on this event, carrying this team through 5 years of competition on floor.
One judge with a 9.9, another with a 9.85, a 9.875 for the senior in her final performance here at the Mac Center. Hugs all around as we turn our attention now over to the beam.
Serena Ross, back handspring layout, step out. Just not enough power on that layout. Came down a little bit short, took a fall there.
Well, next up for Kent State will be the senior Kendall Gilbert in an exhibition.
Serena's doing a hitch kick, trying to connect that to a front aerial.
Now you hear some excitement. That's because the Kent State Golden Flash final score posted on the scoreboard, 197.1. That definitely helps the NQS for the Golden Flashes.
Yeah, what does that really mean for Kent State heading into the MAC championships? Guess we have to wait and see that final score for Ball State before we know, huh?
Last I looked, Ball State was still leading.
So Kendall Gilbert competing here on the floor exercise for her senior season for Kent State. And we have not had a chance to see this routine very often lately. Kendall had a pretty significant Achilles injury earlier in her career, and so she hasn't been on floor very much, but when she is fun to watch. Love that dance part there heading into this next tumbling pass. Double back pike. Teammates are excited to see that for a team from Kendall Gilbert. We're going to get to see one more routine here today. Gabby Riley is going to be up for Kent State on floor in an exhibition routine. Gabby's a freshman from Chicago, Illinois.
This looks to be a final from Muncie. The Cardinals are 196.4 and the Eagles 195.15. So the Golden Flashes will tie as regular season Mid-American Conference champions with the Ball State Cardinals.
So it's going to be a battle. You know, it always comes down to the Mid-American Conference championships, and Kent State and Ball State, two teams that look ready to rumble next week.
And there are quite a bit of alumni. We talked about it earlier, how Kent State Gymnastics is a family that there's a lot of alumni in the Ohio, Indiana area that could join the Golden Flashes in Muncie.
Right.
As we await the score, I believe, for Kendall Gilbert to be posted. And Gabby Riley will round things out for the Golden Flashes in the final home meet of the regular season. Kendall with a 9.775.
Right.
And for Kendall, that would be a season high for the senior.
Gabby opens with a front handspring to a Rudy to a layout step out, but so much power she did take a step out of bounds there on her opening tumbling pass. Comes back with a double back tuck. What a day here in the MAC Center.
Well, Shannon and I will step aside for just a moment. We will be back with all of the final numbers and your champions in each area of competition. We'll be right back.